Who Killed Piet Barol opens in 1914 in South Africa, just before the outbreak of the First World War in Europe, and a time of incredible trauma for the country's indigenous population.
Luvo moved to refill Percy's champagne glass in time to hear him say, "The government is well on the way to settling the native question once and for all."
In the winter of 1913, the previous year, the white-only government passed what was called the Natives Land Act. This pretended to be fair and separate the country into black areas and white areas and say that whites couldn't buy land in black areas and blacks couldn't buy land in white areas. Except that the white areas were 14/15 of the country and the vast majority of its wealth and natural resources. So what actually happened was that hundreds of thousands of black families were just turfed off their land in the middle of winter.
"This legislation is not sensible," said Merriman. "The natives are exceptionally docile when well governed and fairly treated. In my opinion, it is dangerous to throw them off their land." "Our land, Mr. Merriman?" said one of the young wives. "Hear, hear!" roared Percy. "I don't deny that natives, backed by European capital, have accomplished much that is useful. But we must look to the future. A man will not work in a mine for long if he has the least desirable alternative. This Land Act is timely and admirable."
And parts of that act are still on the statute books in South Africa. And this is one of the issues that we confronted when we tried to set up Project Lulutho.
So I have all these meetings with people who can transform the lives of this community, but I can't raise anything because for 2 years we've not been given any kind of documentation, despite having the full support of the community and the chief.